So guys, yesterday I posted this question on my Facebook page asking my followers where they would like to migrate in case they get an opportunity, and I got a couple of people who were asking or saying they would like to migrate to the United States of America. Some said Canada, some said Australia, but looking at the number of people who commented on that post, I think like 70% of people want to move to the United States. Around maybe 15% are looking at Canada, and some few other people are looking at Europe. Now, this is what I want to say. The reason I want to do this video is because I want to clarify some certain things, or maybe educate somebody to be aware there, or some of the things that he or she can do in order to migrate to this country, because I understand a lot of us who were commenting on that post are international students, mainly from less developed countries in Africa, because I know most African countries are less developed and we are barely surviving, and we are looking for means for greener pastures. So I am here to break down all of those details. First of all, if you are new here, please, my name is Milton Fonkwa. Like this video, and please do not forget subscribe below on the YouTube channel. If you have a question, drop it in the comment section, then I will respond from there. Thank you so much for understanding. So now, like I said, a majority of the people who commented on that post yesterday said they wish to move to the United States. If they had the opportunity, they will go to the United States of America. Now, this is what I want to say. You see, a lot of us, we still don't understand that. And if you look at that, the age group, or let me say the age gap between those who are commenting are people from 24 years to at least 30 years, all right, a majority of them, which means that we either have at least a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, or at least an HND. And there is an opportunity in the United States where you can study for free using your HND, all right, using your master's degree, using your bachelor's degree to get even a PhD. People are studying in the United States with at least just a master's degree, and some are studying using their bachelors to get PhD. Some are using bachelors to study PhD, while others are using HND to get masters, all right? Yes, popular posts I always make where I say that scholarship, yes, to international students who always come to me, I always tell them straight to the point, or I always take them straight to the point. It's difficult for somebody to follow up this process for you to study in the United States for free. All you need to do is to get a laptop, get internet connection, you sit down, you dedicate time, because it is going to be a tedious process, but it is worth it, all right? There is a video I said, send multiple emails to potential supervisors in so many universities. Again, if you want to study in the United States for free, this is something a lot of people don't know. You should target universities. There are universities in the United States, or let me say the distribution in the United States is somehow complex, but you should understand that there are public universities and there are private universities, all right? Some universities in the United States are universities that are non-profit universities. They don't make profit, while others do make profit. So if you are targeting universities in the United States where you can actually study a master's degree or a PhD degree, probably backing funding opportunities or getting maybe scholarship opportunities, you should first of all start by sending emails. But before you start sending emails, you need to locate these schools. Example of those schools I'm talking about, like state universities, you will have these schools that end with state, like you may have Michigan State University, all right, you have Arizona State University. These are the type of schools you should be checking. There are other schools, like I said, private institution, profit and non-profit. So you should check them. Examples of schools you can check in the United States include the University of Maryland, the University of Massachusetts, the University of Minnesota, Mississippi State University. You have the University of Nevada, Arizona State University, the University of New Hampshire, all right. You also have Ohio State University, and so on. Understand that these schools may have scholarship, they may have funding opportunities, but if you do not ask the university or read the university's website, you cannot know. So now, remember I said nobody can do this process for you except your family member, because it is a tedious process. However, you need to dedicate time. Go through the university's website to find out if they have funding opportunities or opportunities you can study for free. If they don't, you check their programs that they have. If they have programs, send emails to their coordinators or lecturers that teach this particular program you're interested in. That is the first thing. But if they have funding opportunities, go ahead again, send an email to potential supervisors. people that you think that have research experience or have the same research interests, or things they are working on things that you are interested to study in the USA. All right, I'm talking about the United States for now. I will come to Canada and Europe. This is how you can study in US for free. If you don't follow these methods, you may never study in the United States for free. People who have succeeded in doing this, if you check again, even some multiple YouTubers or people doing YouTube videos, if you check, they will tell you the struggle they have been through. After identifying a potential supervisor, you send emails. Another thing is for them to respond, but if they don't respond, don't give up. All right, remember, you are targeting free opportunities. No opportunity for free is easy to get, so you must put in the work. Now, when they respond, that is advantage you. If they don't respond, move to the next school and move to the next school and keep working until you get results. That is how you may study in the United States for free. At the end of the day, admissions will be assessed, and if you meet the requirements, some schools will waive out potential exams like GRE, GMAT, graduate, and maybe the IELTS or the TOEFL or something. All right, but some other programs will not waive that out. So it is now your turn. In case the lecturer or the professor or the coordinator respond to you, you ask these questions before you make an application. Make sure you mail potential supervisors before you mail your application or fill in your application online. That is for United States of America. For Europe, how do you want to study in Europe for free? Identify scholarships. There is a scholarship that is going to be coming up very soon. Admissions is going to start very soon. The most, and let me say, one of the best scholarships you can ever have in Europe, sponsored by the European Union. It is called Erasmus Mundus Master's Degree, Joint Master's Degree Scholarship. I am putting the joint because you are going to be studying in so many different countries, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 different countries. And your degree that you are going to get at the end of the scholarship is called a joint degree. This is something a lot of people don't know, and they don't want to know because they don't want to check information. And I'm sharing this information because I know a lot of us don't know. In the days ahead, I'll be preparing email samples, motivation letter samples, where you are going to pay a token in order to get the samples directly. If you are applying for geography, I will just prepare a sample like that, where you can purchase the sample, especially for my Cameroonian people. You can purchase directly and use it for your application. But again, I'm not giving you a direct something. Make sure you don't copy what I teach you, or make sure you don't take something from Google and paste directly. That is called plagiarism, and they will eliminate you. You are going to ask me, how would they know? They always know. They will check. All right, so they will eliminate you. If you want to win a scholarship, dedicate time and do the work. That is for Europe. Erasmus Mundus is the first scholarship you should target. It starts September. It's a fully funded scholarship. That is the first thing you need to know. Fully funded, medical insurance paid, flight tickets paid, monthly allowances, accommodation allowances paid, fully funded. All right, 1,200 euros monthly stipend, but according to the information I'm getting, it shows that it has to increase to like 1,400 because of the crisis we have in Europe. You are already aware of that, and you should know that by now. So start preparing now, so that by September you check the portal. I will put a link for Erasmus Mundus in the description box. Check the portal and you start the application. Again, that is for Europe. Another scholarship you can check is the DART scholarship. This DART scholarship is sponsored by the German officials, and you are going to be studying in German universities. Do not fail to understand that DART scholarship is a scholarship that you will get at least 900 euros monthly stipend, and of course, it's also a fully funded scholarship. All right. Remember, you may find programs in German and in English, but again, pay attention to requirements when checking or applying for the DART scholarship. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the next country, which is Canada. According to my post, like I said, I'm talking based on that post. A lot of people also want to move to Canada. And when I asked one subscriber, or let me say one follower on that post, he said he wanted to move to Canada. And I said, why do you choose Canada? He said that it is easy to get a permanent residency in Canada, and of course get employment opportunities as fast as possible in Canada. And of course, if you spend just 3 years in Canada, you can get permanent residency. And all what he said was actually true. Yes, actually true, because I was asking that questions because I wanted to get opinions in order to educate others who don't know. Now, in Canada, if you are a master's degree student, you can spend 2 years and you get your master's. As soon as you are finishing, you are getting employment straight up. All right, no wasting of time. Now, if you spend other 1 year or 2 years with your smart mentality, you are going to get your permanent residence in Canada without wasting more time. This is not a joke. It is something I'm telling you. I know people who have gotten that. All right. So if you are looking for places to migrate, check Canada. Again, understand that there is a possibility to study in Canada for free. Now, what do you go about it? Graduate schools. There are universities like the University of Saskatchewan that will ask you to mail potential supervisors. Same process like the United States of America. Now, but you should understand that there are more universities in the United States than in Canada. So, when targeting Canada, know that chances may be limited, but I would say extend your fingers into America, all right? Because, of course, if you get admissions and funding in the United States of America, you can always go to Canada anytime that you want. I hope you understand. Now, also understand that if you get response from a potential supervisor and he or she agrees to supervise you in Canadian universities, automatically you get funding. That is not a joke. It is the fact I'm telling you. But it is going to be difficult and not an easy journey to go about it. There are a lot of universities in Canada. Check like the University of Alberta, the University of Toronto. All right. Check all of these schools. University of Saskatchewan. Check all of them. Then you check the funding opportunities. Go to the graduate school section and mail potential supervisors. Don't say like my friend said yesterday that Milton, how am I going to do with the application fee? Application fee payment shouldn't be your worry at this point. Your point or your worry should be how the professor is going to respond, or will the professor respond? Because like I told you, it's not a day's job, and sometimes when you write a particular email, they read and they will not respond. Sometimes when you write any type of email, they will read and they will not respond. That is what you should know, and make sure you go straight to the point and put out the email there. All right, I'll be bringing you more updates on how you can study in the United States and Canada for free, because I noticed that most of us, we don't have sponsors. So it's better I bring out opportunities that are cheap or where you can access for free so that we can all utilize. I hope you enjoyed this episode.